In working with teams recently, I'm finding three areas of focus where teams are either getting tripped up or are finding their stride and thriving in all new ways. One, goals and priorities. Two, team roles and expectations. And three, technology and processes. For those teams that are getting tripped up in these three areas, they're experiencing confusion, conflict, and overwhelm that in some cases are leading to financial loss, impact to the credibility of their businesses, and loss of opportunities to team members. On the other hand, those who are doing these three things well are experiencing deeper connection, greater productivity, and a new level of well-being. This is Gretchen Reed with Integrated Growth, and this is One Moment for Me, Management Essentials. So let's explore my findings a little bit further. First, goals and priorities. I'm seeing a great deal of shifting goals and priorities, and I'm sure you are too. This can be very confusing with the rapid and frequent shifts. The uncertainty and constant changes can also have a degrading effect on leadership credibility, and you may be experiencing that to some degree. So it's important to set the expectations that things are going to continue to change and that specific goals and priorities of today might be different tomorrow with new information coming in at all times. Remind your team of your mission and your purpose and stay rooted in that even if the day-to-day priorities shift. Now is the time for resiliency, flexibility, and assuming positive intent. Secondly, team roles and expectations. Right now, we're seeing people's roles and responsibilities changing to some degree according to the needs of the business and the skills of the comfort level of the employees. As we either begin to return to physical proximity at work, or we need to settle into the fact that we're going to be at this virtual work thing for the long haul, we may need to adjust roles and responsibilities and get creative about how to get the work done while also keeping people physically, mentally, and emotionally safe. This is a great time to revisit expectations for the team, everything from expectations during meetings to larger roles and responsibilities. And then third, technology and processes. When working virtually, effective use of technology is paramount. With so much use of Zoom and other video platforms, it's easy to get video fatigue and apathy. It's important to change things up and use creative tools and approaches to get people engaged in the conversation. It also helps to break up the meetings into shorter meetings, very focused on specific topics, making sure that the right members of the team are present for the relevant conversations. Our GRIP of Team Excellence model can be used to guide you and your team through a team checkup, focusing on 4 key elements of high-performing teams. Those are goals, roles, interactions, and processes. Please join me in the next episode of One Moment for Me for a team checkup activity that you can do in your next team meeting. Thank you for joining me. This is Gretchen Reed, One Moment for Me.